In this video, let's see how to find the intersection, union and difference of arrays. These three are array operations as we have learned in mathematics. So let's see how to use a filter method to find the intersection of arrays, union of arrays and also the difference between arrays. So to illustrate this, I have already saved a web page, changed the title, and now let's write the code. In the head section, let me add the script tag where we are going to write the JavaScript code. So script, and I'm going to write the code using arrow functions. So let me define two arrays. Let arr1 equal to 1, 2, 4, 7, 8 and arr2 equal to 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, or just till 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, first let us try to find the intersection. So, let me specify let intersection equal to arr1.filter. What will be returned by intersection of arr1 and arr2? It should be 2 and 4, right? Intersection means the values in both the arrays. So, 2 and 4 are there in both the arrays. That should be returned. So how we can specify arr1.filter? We need to pass element, that is each item, then the arrow, and we have to return arr2.indexOf element not equal to -1. Now how this will work? The indexOf method is used to search for an element, and if that particular element is there, it will return the index of that element. Suppose we are searching for 1 in this array. As 1 is not there, -1 will be returned. Next we are searching for 2. As 2 is there, the index of this element will be returned, which is 0. Then next is 4. If we are searching for 4 in this array, it is there. So the index of 4 will be returned, which will be 0, 1, 2. Like that, a particular element will be searched, and if that element is there, the index will be returned. If that element is not there, -1 will be returned. So here we are specifying array2.indexOf element. Element is these elements one by one. If the value is not equal to -1, which means if that value is present here, that should be returned. So from this array 1, only the elements present in array 2 will be returned. Hope you understand the logic. Now let us try to display intersection. Let me save this. Let me refresh. See, 2 and 4 are returned. Hope you understand the logic. We are using the filter method, and when we specify array2.indexOf element not equal to -1, this element means each of these elements. First it will check with 1, then with 2, then with 4, 7 and 8. So when we check the value with 1, it is not here, which means the index will be -1. So that value should not be taken. Next, the item is 2. So 2 is here in this array. So the index of element will be 0. That is the index of this one. So which means it is not equal to -1. So that particular element will be filtered, which is 2. Then again it will check for 4. It is also here. So the index of element will return 0, 1, 2. That is the index of that particular element, which is not equal to -1. So 4 will be filtered. Then 7. 7 is not here. So it will return -1. So we will not filter that element. Then comes 8. It is also not there. So -1 will be returned. So only 2 and 4 will be filtered as per our criteria. Next, let us try to find union. Okay. So union is very easy. We just have to let union equals arr1.concat arr2. Concat means these two arrays will be concatenated. Okay. So let me remove this from here and put it here. And instead of intersection, let me make it as union. Now let me save this. Let me refresh. We are getting 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. That is from the first array, and 2, 3, 4, 5 from the second array. Normally union will display the values even though it is repeatedly shown. That is 2 is in this array and 2 is also in this array. So the 2 from both the arrays is shown, which means 2 is repeatedly shown. If we want to find the unique union, it is known as XOR. That is, if 2 is there in both the arrays, only 1, 2 will be displayed. We will see that. But before that, let us find the difference between the arrays. Okay. So the difference between array 1 and array 2 will be 1, 7 and 8. The difference between array 2 and array 1 will be 3 and 5. So let us now try to find the difference. Let difference equals arr1 dot filter, again element, arrow, then arr2 dot index of element equals -1, which means that if that particular element is here, it should not be taken, right? So in this case, what will be returned as the difference between array 1 and array 2? It should be 1, 7 and 8. 2 and 4 is already there. So 2 and 4 should be removed from this array if we are finding the difference between array 1 and array 2. Just a slight change. Here it was not equal to -1. Here it is equals -1. Now let us try to display the difference array. So let me remove this from here and here paste it. And here instead of union we want difference. Actually we can change the name to difference 1, 2 because it is the difference of 1 from 2. Okay, so here also difference 1, 2. Let me save this. Let me refresh. See, 1, 7 and 8. And suppose we want to find the difference of 2 from 1. What should we do? We just have to specify let difference 2, 1 equals array 2 dot filter element arrow function, that is the arrow, arr1 dot index of element equals -1. Now let me try to display 2, 1, right? So what will be returned? Difference 2, 1 will be 2 and 4 are here. So it will be returning 3 and 5. Let me specify. Instead of 1, 2, it should be 2, 1. Now let me save this. Let me refresh. See, 3 and 5 only got selected because 2 and 4 are there in the first array also. Now if we want to find the unique union, that is the XOR, we can use any of the array with any of these differences. Suppose we use array 1, we can use difference 2, 1. And if we are using array 2, we can use difference 1, 2. So let me show you that as well. Let unique union. It is also known as XOR. Okay. That is the values repeated in both the arrays will be shown only once. So 2 and 4 will be shown only once. So let me specify arr1 dot concatenate difference 2, 1. Right. Now let me save this. So 2 values are being repeated here. When we displayed union, we could see 2 and 4 repeated, right? Let me show you that as well. Here, alert union and also alert unique union. Okay. And let me comment this. We don't want this. Now let me save this and show you. Let me refresh. First we are seeing 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. That is from the first array. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means when we just concatenated these two arrays, we are getting 2 and 4 repeated. Here also 2 and 4 are there. Here also 2 and 4 are there. But if we want to find the unique union or the XOR, what will be the value? We will get 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. That is from the first array and 3 and 5 from the second array. Because we have concatenated the difference between the second and first here. So 2 and 4 are not getting repeatedly displayed. So we have found union, difference, intersection and also unique union using the filter method. As we have used the arrow functions, we could write it in just a single line of code. So this is the intersection. We are using not equal to -1 condition. For difference, we are using equals -1 condition. For union, we are just concatenating array 1 and array 2. And for finding the XOR or unique union, we are concatenating one array with the difference of the second array. So this is how we can find the intersection, union, difference and XOR between two arrays using the filter method in JavaScript.